Hey, what's up YouTube? My name is Chris, and I would like to speak about my rack system before I show off my collection. I got this melamine wood from a local lumber yard around my way, and these Sterlite 32 quart bins all costing me a total of $100, so I'm pretty happy about that. I know some rack systems do cost a lot of money, and soon I will get a fancy rack system, but for everyone's rack system you have to build your own. It's like a tradition in the ball python world. You have to build your own rack, your first rack, before you can get a fancy one. It's kind of like an initiation, pretty much. I'm running 4-inch Flex Y heat tapes in the back. I do like the Flex Y heat tape better than Zoom Ed heat pads, and I'm running a thermostat that I purchased from Big Apple Herb Supplies. Nothing too fancy, but it does the job, and I'm pretty satisfied with it. It's a good bang for the buck. I have these LCD little thermometers that I purchased from Reptile Basics. Right here, this is my cool end, reading at 78 degrees. And my warm end over here, it's reading at 84, 85, you can say. So I'm pretty happy about that. The cool end should be in the 70s, I would say, and warm end should be about 85, 84. So everything's pretty cool. Now I do know some people don't like to use vitamin powders, vitamin supplements for their ball pythons, because pythons don't generally need vitamin supplements. They get all their vitamins and nutrition from their prey. But I still love to use these vitamin supplements on my snakes just to ensure that they're getting the proper amount of vitamins and minerals they need, even though they do get it from their prey. So it's my feeding tongue. It's my spray bottle I use, 99-cent store, just to spray my snakes whenever they're shedding. I like to spray inside the tubs and spray my snakes. I also soak my snakes at least once a week. I give my snakes a bath. I soak them in warm water, lukewarm water, just to ensure that they're staying hydrated and get them ready for shedding and things like that, pretty much. So let's check out the first one here. I do notice on most rack systems people like to put a top here just to cover the top of the rack. I wanted to build my rack without a top because I would like to see what inside my bin on the top for my pastel mail, so I didn't want to put a top. I thought it was pretty cool to leave this open. Also, in my Sterlite bins I drilled holes in the top here so that my snake can get air ventilation. And I also drilled holes in the sides of the bins too as well. So alright, let's open this to see them better, because my light from the camera is shining on the plastic, so you can't really see the color. Now my guy here, he's in shed mode, so he will be shedding very soon. This week he should be shedding, so he might look a little dull in color, but he's very bright after he sheds. He's like a bright yellow, and he has a nice dark contrast to him, that black pigmentation, so he really does look awesome. After he sheds, he's going to look really awesome, so I'm happy about that. This guy is pretty big. I haven't weighed him yet. I have to go and pick up a scale so I can weigh these guys. This is my male pastel right here. This guy is pretty awesome. I put him back. Let him relax, let him chill out. It's my male pastel. There we go. Now I do know a lot of breeders like to use aspen snake bedding or newspaper. I prefer paper towel. It's very convenient. I can get a paper towel for a whole roll for 99 cents. Also, I can keep track of the color of their feces and make sure they don't get sick, and I can make sure they don't get any mites by using this paper towel. It's very convenient to clean up. It's easy to clean up. I don't like to use newspaper because newspaper stains the skin of your snake, and pretty much aspen bedding doesn't really hold up on water spills and feces the way I would like it to. And pretty much, that's pretty much it. Let me close this up for this guy escapes. This is my male pastel. Like I said, he's in shed mode. He's usually more brighter than what he appears now. Close this up. Those are my probes right here. This is my probe for the temperature on the warm end, and this is my other probe for my thermostat. Trying to lock this closed. There we go. I gotta fix that later, but okay. Next up is, put that down. Let's open it. Oh, by the way, I'm sorry. This is my pastel male. I named him Genesis. Next up is, this is my son, my second son. It's my kids here. This is my Mojave male. I named Midnight. I got him from my boy Vernon from Morphs R Us. You guys want to check him out? His YouTube name is Morphs R Us. Really check him out. He has really nice ball pythons for sale, and he's a really respectable breeder. The guy knows what he's doing, and he's an awesome guy. So this guy, I love him. I love his color. I love the yellow on him. He has some nice markings on him as well. Pretty much. This is my hatchling, and he's growing pretty fast. I love to feed my snakes slightly larger prey than what they eat, so they can grow faster and get bigger. I love that marking down the tail. That guy has an awesome yellow to him. That guy is nice. Pretty much that's my Mojave male. Move this back. You see the imprint of the water bowl. I keep the water bowl on the cool end. That guy's just chilling right now. Let's get a better look at him. Let's see if he wants to come out. Let's go, buddy. I'll bring him out. Come on. Let's get better. Oh, he's coming out. Let's go. Good, dude. Alright, we'll leave him alone. Slide this bin closed slowly. Alright, now for my third bin. There's nothing in here. As you can see, I didn't drill any holes yet. This Sunday is the reptile show, so I'm really looking forward to going to the reptile show to purchase another snake. I'm looking to get a lesser female or a clown female. With the lesser female, I will put her to my male Mojave and try to make some blue-eyed Lucies without the gray tint on the head, because Mojave to Mojave, I notice it's a slightly grayish tint to the head. I want a pure white snake with blue eyes, so I'm looking to make some blue-eyed Lucies with Mojave to a female lesser if I get her. And pretty much I'll show you what I'm mixing my pastel with all the way at the bottom. So hopefully I can get a clown or a female lesser. Down here is my daughter, which she's in shed mode. As you can see, she's shedding as we speak. This is my female spider I named Brooke. I would like to give a shout out to my boy Eli from Juggernaut Reptiles. I've got this beautiful little girl from him, and he's another respectable breeder. You guys want to check him out. His YouTube name is Juggernaut Reptiles. Check him out. He has a lot of hatchlings for sale. He's a very cool guy, you know. So my boy Eli from Juggernaut Reptiles and my boy Vernon from Morphs R Us, both of those guys really know what they're doing. They have nice snakes for good prices. I really love their business, so definitely I will come to them for another snake in the future. But you guys should check them out though. This is my beautiful female spider ball python. I'm gonna put her to my male pastel to hopefully make some bumblebees. Now my collection is nothing major. This is pretty much basic, so I'm pretty much starting with this basic. See, she's shedding right now. See the skin hanging. Gonna put her down. Their skin is very sensitive after they shed, so just gonna put her down and let her finish shedding. She's very beautiful. I love her though. She's grown pretty big since I had her. She was very small when I first got her, but like I said, I feed them slightly larger prey than what they normally eat so they can grow faster. Pretty much. Put her back in. Let's go, girl. Go back in. Pretty much, YouTube, that's what I have now. That's my collection. Thanks for tuning in. You can subscribe at the top. I'm gonna have more videos later on, but I'm pretty much just starting my starting the breeding process. Well, not the breeding process, but I'm just starting the hobby, so I have to wait for them to get a certain weight in order to breed them. But hopefully everything turns out well. Hope everyone's having a good season. Thanks for tuning in. Subscribe at the top.